Hi, Jesse Oceana here with G3 Agency. I was talking to Teresa on the phone earlier about some things that you could change on your website to get more customers. So I decided to create a little video, shoot it over to you. The goal of this video is for you to basically just know what you need to do to get done to get to the first page of Google and get seen and get all that traffic and start getting those calls. So that you can take that information and either do it yourself or have someone in your office do it, or outsource to an SEO company. And of course, my team does do this stuff, but I'm not expecting you to come back and work with me. This is my gift to you. It's sort of a, if I put out enough goodwill and good information out there into the universe, enough people come back to me and ask me for my business that I don't have to be selfish with my time, which is really nice. So please take this information and do what you will with it. My goal is to help you. Okay, so let's jump right in. The first thing is, I love that you have your phone number displayed here at the top. I would, if you can, make this a click to call phone number so that if someone clicks on it, then it'll just pull up their mobile phone app. Of course, not on a computer, but when they're on their phone, that'll make it a lot easier for your visitors to give you a call. Okay, so that's a small detail. Next is the amount of words on your page. So you can see you got this big block of words down here. This is great. You want more though. And I would, break it up with some images. Maybe do, a section where it's carpet cleaning and it's got a big image and then some words and then another image and some words. And that really helps. Basically, the more words you have on your site, the more Google has to work with when it comes to judging what you do and where you do it. And it just wants to put the most relevant person in front of the person searching, or the most relevant website in front of the searcher who's using Google. And so how it determines who's that expert is with the content. It reads through these, and it actually also looks at what you save the images as. So if I right click on an image, click Save Image As, I can see this was saved as tile carpet cleaning. So that's actually a really good start. Most people, most websites have like just a random string of numbers here. So this is a good start, but it's not quite as good as if you saved it as specific words or phrases rather that people are actually typing into Google when they're looking for your services in your area. And I'll show you what phrases those are. I found some that you might be really interested in using, and you're welcome to do that. So once you have the words that you want to include, by the way, you're going to want to have them, scattered throughout your content randomly, not randomly, but where it makes sense. And then I can see that you actually have one right here. So this is perfect. This is exactly what you want, but you want more instances of it. And then, of course, saving your images like that. Okay, so then this is another thing here. This is Ahrefs. This is a tool that I use both to take a look at how websites are performing, as well as to do my keyword research, which again, I'll show you in a minute. It's going to be really fun for me. I don't know if you are into research very much, but so the UR score is how trustworthy this exact page is, the one that I put in. So in this case, it's your home page. And this is a decent starter score. And then the DR score is the same metric except for your entire website as a whole, not just that one page. And you've got a 7 out of 100. And this is actually a decent starter score too. You want to make sure that these are even, and you also want to grow both of these scores if you can. And how you get these scores to be higher is with backlinks from referring domains, which I'll tell you what those are just in case you don't know. A backlink is any link that goes from another website back to your site. And a referring domain is just any website that has at least one link to your site on it. And then I can actually take a look and see what those referring domains are. You've got Home Advisor, urlm.co, and the Builder Market. I know that this one and this one, the Builder Market and Home Advisor, are both good ones. I'm not familiar with this, but the DR score is good. So this DR score is how trusted the entire website is. So of course this would be for this website rather than yours. And Home Advisor has a very well trusted score. This is out of 100. And the Builder Market this is also a very good score. Anything above 20 is pretty good, but also just the the score here alone isn't quite enough to know it's a really good link. It also should be relevant to you in some way. Of course, the builder market and home advisor are definitely relevant. I don't know about this URLM one because I'm not familiar with that website. Okay, so here are the keywords. So this is actually why I reached out to you, is because I saw this potential here with this keyword research. So there are 250 people on average every month searching for carpet cleaning Littleton, Colorado on Google. There's another 150 people searching Littleton, Colorado carpet cleaning. To you and I, humans, these are the same thing, of course. But to Google, these are two different phrases. So these are two different things that you want to include on your website. So you want to have, this occurring several times throughout your content, and as well as saving a couple of your websites as this phrase, and then do the same thing with this one, and any other ones that you might want to show up for. And as I scroll down, you can kind of see, now you've got an idea of what this means, how many people are searching for it a month and how is it being searched for. And then over here, we also have keyword difficulty, KD. It's basically a competition score. How competitive is it to get to the first page of Google? And anything 5 and below is what we call low-hanging fruit, because it takes a lot less time and effort to show up for those than the higher scores. Like even 10 is just going to take a little bit longer. 11 is going to take a little bit longer than that. And so by the time you get up to like 20s, 30s, 40s, it's actually quite difficult to show up at the first page. So these 3s and 5s here, and this one, oh my gosh, although this is actually probably not a good one because I think this is a brand. But you can save your images as a competitor's brand name, but it might just be a little bit of a waste, because if somebody's looking them up by name, they probably are pretty set on going with them. Pardon me. Okay, so now that we've decided on a key phrase to use in our website, carpet cleaning Littleton, Colorado, for example, what we want to do with it is put it into Google and check out the competition. So first of all, here are the ads: OxyFresh, OxyFresh, OxyFresh. They're really going hard on this. So most people skip right past the ads, so that's what we're going to do. And then down here, this is the map section. How you get up into the map section is by making sure that your Google My Business listing is up to date and accurate. And then you're going to take that information, specifically your name, address, and phone number, and put it into different directories like Yelp, Yext, City Star, White Pages, Yellow Pages, I could go on. And these different directories where you can list your information, every time that you do that, it's going to count as a citation. And a citation is basically a vote of confidence telling Google that you really do serve this area, and that's going to push your listing up the results. And if you end up in the top 3 of the maps section, you end up on this first page, which is really nice, because then people will be going to your website and they'll be calling you. Okay, and then down here, this is another spot that you really want to be in. This link generally gets 20 to 30% of all of the traffic that comes to this page. So you definitely want to be showing up there. And how we go about that is we can take a look at your competitor's site here and see if they're doing the things that they need to, or see what they're doing in order to show up there. So first of all, you can see that they've got carpet cleaning Littleton, Colorado, one of those actually that exact key phrase that they're sitting at the top for, right there in the top of their page. And then they also have, several instances throughout the content on their page of that same key phrase. And then beyond that, what you can do to actually be ahead of them instead of just with them, this is something that they're not doing that they should be, which is this saving their images properly as those key phrases that we went over. So this one is just saved as apartment, and so they're not actually taking advantage of that, so there's another way you can pull ahead. And then if we put them into Ahrefs for this this how you doing metrics, you can see that their UR score is 19. That's pretty good. Their DR score is 52, which is quite amazing. But luckily for us, you don't have to beat their entire website, the DR score. You just have to beat that one page, or even just if you came up right below it, you'd be getting a lot of traffic. But you want to be ahead of it. You want the more traffic, right? So Yeah, so they're doing pretty good there. We can actually take a look at their backlinks and see what kind of backlinks they have. So I want to just kind of compare that to you. Yeah, so you've got these three here, and you can look at their backlinks and think, okay, like this one here, cleaningservicesreviewed.com. It's got a pretty good DR score and it's relevant. I mean, it's a cleaning service, so that makes sense. And so you might be able to actually just go to that site and see if they'll put a link on there to your site. See if it's just as simple as adding your information. And it might be. It might be that they try to charge you, and in that case, it's up to you if you want to pay the money or not to have that backlink. But there are lots of places you can get your backlinks without paying a lot of money. So, but it takes longer to find them. So it's a balance. So, anyways, I really hope that was helpful information for you. Maybe I've got you all inspired, or maybe I've bored you out of your mind. I'm not sure. I would love to find out if you want to let me know. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this. And please feel free to reach out to me with any questions that you have. Thank you.